Wow.
A little too big.
No way. This is exactly what I'm looking for.
Michigan couple Thomas and Katie aren't seeing eye to eye on their house hunt.
I can't put like a nice long table in here, like a dining room.
There's 2 of us and a dog. This is perfect.
But on their $230,000 budget, it looks like they're both gonna have to make some compromises.
That is ugly. And dirty and gross and nasty.
It is a good size room. I just don't think the layout is right.
It's not my craftsman style home with the front porch that I was looking for.
So here is the extra living space.
Well, it's
Look
a
at this floor.
basement.
This is awesome. All right, you ready to get going?
Yeah. I'm Katie.
And I'm Thomas.
This is what I've always dreamed of.
I'm a social studies and phys ed high school teacher.
And I work for the family business, which is an embroidery company.
We just had to change that one color.
Then he approved it and we're
Yeah.
good to go. We met through a mutual friend in North Carolina.
At the time, she was dating someone else, but I stayed in contact with her, and the rest is history.
We just celebrated our 4th anniversary. I wonder if Jamie and Aaron are here. We've kind of come full circle. We've lived in Charlotte for 9 years, and you know, we're coming back and we're buying our first home in Michigan, where we're both originally from.
You know, her mom even said, I always had a dream of us having a house in the Rochester area.
When we lived in North Carolina, we missed being able to be around family, and only being able to see them once a year was tough.
But moving back home has definitely not been without its challenges.
Sleeping in twin beds is not fun at all.
Sleeping in the room you grew up in?
Hey, we didn't want to spend money on an apartment, so we thought we could live with my parents. I don't even know where half my clothes are. I can't even find anything. And we've been living with my parents for probably about the last 3 months.
Even though it's felt a lot longer.
So they're eager to get into a house of their own. They're targeting the bedroom communities just north of Detroit, both for their convenience to the city and for all the outdoor activities they provide.
There's tons of biking trails, parks. You're close to some inland lakes, so there's lots to do. Our budget is $230,000. I would really like to keep that number far lower than that.
If the house just blew us away and we really loved it and it had everything we wanted, I would definitely be willing to go over budget a little bit.
Definitely not.
Well, I've always wanted the craftsman bungalow-style house. I just love the look. I love the front porch. It's just so cozy and cute, and that's what I want.
You know, I think Craftsman's cute, but I want a ranch. I definitely think a ranch would be best for us. Something with open floor plan, hardwood floors, hopefully.
I hate carpet, so hardwood floors, to have those would be really nice.
It would be probably easy to maintain.
Maybe on some property for the dog to run around.
He wants an acre or 2 of land, and I'd be perfectly happy with a small fenced-in yard for the dog. It doesn't have to be like a huge amount of land, because then you have to take care of it. I definitely want 3 bedrooms. I would like to have 2 bathrooms, because then we can have our own space. I would love to have a dining room place to put a dining room table.
Not an end-all, be-all, though, because it's just wasted space, I think.
Right, but it would just be nice to have where we can have friends and family over, and we can enjoy being all around each other. For me, location is everything. I want to be by a lake or on a lake. How nice would it be to go paddleboarding on the lake, wake up, have coffee, have the view.
But lake living is just one option. City life has its appeal as well.
Or I would like to be close to a town. A house where we can walk to shops, walk to restaurants.
I would definitely want something that's a little further out, maybe a few acres. I want a basement that we can use for storage, but also create like a man cave.
You want it ready to move in?
I'm not opposed to doing a fixer-upper. I enjoy doing some of those handy projects.
I don't know if that's necessarily something that I want to sit and wait around for you to finish while we're living at my parents'.
Can you find one that you can move into tomorrow?
We're trying. We're trying.
Since the couple's interested in city living, the first house they're seeing is right in Rochester.
It's a nice-looking brick ranch.
Well, Well, it's not my craftsman-style home with the front porch that I was looking for.
Not a very big lot.
Yeah, but, you know, we're right next to downtown. I mean, that's a perfect spot to be.
Hi.
Hey, hi, Nikki.
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. So what'd you think?
Well, I love the neighborhood. I love that we can walk downtown.
Rochester is a desirable area because there's a beautiful downtown area with lots of restaurants, entertainment, shopping, plenty to do for families.
I gotta tell you, I feel like the lot's kind of small.
It is a smaller lot. This is a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath home.
Ooh, only 1.5.
It's just over 1,000 square feet, but it's got a full basement.
That's
Ready to
awesome.
go. Just needs a new owner.
What is the list price on this place?
It's $204.
We're excited to check it out.
Let's check it out.
Well, I love the hardwood floors. It doesn't have any carpet because I hate carpet, so
Yeah.
this is perfect.
Yeah, these floors are really nice.
They are in good condition. What about the cove ceilings, Thomas?
I like it. Yeah, it gives it a little character in here.
It's no crown molding though, which, you know, I was hoping for that, you know, the craftsman style home.
So this could be a dining space.
I think this space would be great for a dining room table, which I love.
Well, let's go to the next room here.
Okay. Well, I'm not a fan of the cabinets. It does not have my quartz countertops that I was looking for. Overall, it's already a lot of work that we have to put into the kitchen right away.
I know she's kind of put off by the idea of doing projects, but we can kind of take our time, and it doesn't all have to be move-in ready right away.
So here is the extra living space.
Well, I mean, it's
Look
a
at this floor.
basement.
This is awesome.
I don't like the floor. I don't know if I like the fact of having friends and family go downstairs to an entertainment room, and it's kind of dark and dreary down in the basement.
We also have a half bath over here. That
Oh,
has
this
a
is where
stand-up
the
shower.
bathroom is down here.
It's a little makeshift bathroom, but it works.
That is ugly and dirty and gross and nasty.
It can be
Oh,
clean.
man.
It looks like someone might have got killed in here or something.
Back upstairs, a sunroom leads to the backyard.
I love it. It's all fenced in for Charlie, which is perfect.
It is
I
all
mean, I
fenced
think this is a good size for, you know, our small dog.
Nice size. It's pretty small. I would really like a few more acres, maybe a wooded tree line in the back.
I think this is a decent backyard.
Okay, let's go in the back and see the bedrooms now.
Okay.
Here's the master bath.
It definitely needs some updating in this bathroom,
At least we've got 2 bathrooms in this place.
and they both need a lot of work.
They see 2 guest bedrooms before moving to the master.
I like that natural light coming
Yeah.
in. But yeah, I think we could definitely fit our king-size bed in here.
We could definitely make this work.
Yeah.
So overall, I really like this house. I love the fact that it's a brick ranch.
It's not the craftsman style home that I was looking for,
It's close to downtown.
which I love. But I will say there's a lot of work to be done. I mean, we need to do the kitchen, the half bathroom downstairs, and the bathroom up here that all need to be redone. So even though it's under our budget, it's still a lot of work.
I would like to see a place maybe with a little more property though.
Since Thomas wants more land, the next house is for him.
Wow, look at the front yard. It's huge.
Might be a little too big. You gonna catch up with me?
Katie and Thomas are living with her parents while hunting for a home of their own in or around Rochester, Michigan. With up to $230,000 to spend, so far they've seen a ranch-style fixer, perfect for Thomas, that was walking distance to downtown Rochester, perfect for Katie. But it didn't have the front porch she likes, and Thomas wants a bigger yard. So now they're 15 minutes outside of Rochester to see another option.
Wow, look at the front yard.
It's big.
It's huge.
Might be a little too big.
Nice that it's a ranch. I wish it was brick.
I do like the front porch. The front porch is really cute. You know, I can picture us sitting outside here. I really
Yeah.
like it. Hey, Nikki.
Hi. How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
What'd you think driving in?
I don't know if I like the location. I feel like we're kind of on a busier road.
There's gonna have to be some sort of compromise, or not more than 10, 15 minutes from any lake at any given time. The reason I brought you here was because of the size of the property. It's 3/4 of an acre.
Oh, wow.
And it's 3-bedroom, 2 full baths.
Ooh, I like the
good.
2 baths. It's definitely what I wanted.
It's 1750 square feet, and it's in your price point at $215. Let's go check it out.
Okay. Oh, this space is kind of a nice space for a mudroom. Come in, you can take your shoes off here. You don't have to, track
but
your dirty shoes in the house.
What's going on with this floor?
It's tile.
It's
Yeah,
not carpet, which is a positive.
Hardwood floors.
Okay, well, let's go into what I would consider the formal dining room.
So this could be our nice dining room with my big,
Yeah.
dining room table.
Looks like
and-
wasted space.
No,
Dining
it's-
areas are a waste of
No,
space.
it's not.
We don't need a
Look
dining
at-
area.
Well, let's segue into this room. This is your main area.
This is a big room.
Nice size.
It's a big size, but it's not open to the kitchen,
got
which is
carpet
what I
floors.
wanted, and I hate the carpet. I don't really like the layout of the house. It seems very choppy. It's not that open concept that I wanted.
Here is the kitchen.
Well, this is kind of like awkward when you walk in.
Yeah.
It's like you sit here and it's like you're being punished, like away from
The
everyone else
beautiful
in
view
the
of the
kitchen.
driveway. It is a good sized room. I just don't think the layout is right.
But I don't
we
want
would
to
have
knock.
to come in and change it up.
But then we're gonna be at my parents' longer.
Well, let's go out to the back and let me show you the backyard.
Wow.
A little too big.
No way. This is exactly what I'm looking for.
I like the sitting area out here, but it's a huge yard. I mean,
No.
it's really too big.
This yard is great.
I don't know if I like the above ground pool.
I'm not crazy about the pool either.
I'm not a fan, but I mean, this is just way too much space.
The backyard is massive. That alone might have sold me on this place.
I think Thomas is a little delusional. We just don't need all that space back there.
Back inside, they head downstairs to see the basement.
Whoa.
It's,
Short ceilings.
I know, I'm short and I
Low.
feel like this is very low ceiling. I mean, can you see us hanging out down here with friends and...
Only short ones.
Upstairs, they cross through the living room to see the 2 guest bedrooms and the 2nd bath.
Definitely needs a little updating for sure.
Yeah, but I do like that it has a full bathroom for our guests, which is a nice thing.
And then back here, you have the master bedroom.
This is a good sized room.
Yeah.
Over here, you have a master bath.
Oh, there's no door. I mean, I will say, it's nice to have our own bathroom and our own space, which I love.
So, what do you think overall of this house?
The yard's too big.
I love the yard. I think the yard's great. I'm just not too crazy about the basement.
And I really wanted to look for a house that was closer to a lake, or, there's not even really a downtown walking area from here.
So this next house delivers on one of Katie's big wish list items.
Are we near a lake?
You are near a lake, 2 blocks.
There you go.
Well, that's good.
Want to see more top moments and amazing homes? Then check out hgtv.com/househunters and share your thoughts.
I'm gonna get just the regular coney dog. I always get that when I come here.
Yeah, make it 2.
After living in North Carolina for the past 9 years, Michigan natives Katie and Thomas are happy to be back in familiar territory. But they're struggling to decide what's most important in their house hunt, land or location. With $230 grand to spend, they've seen a home close to downtown for her, but the yard was too small for him. Then they saw a place with a massive yard, but it wasn't close to town or a lake for her. So today, Nikki's found a lake-adjacent property for Katie.
This is nice and quiet here. Hey, Nikki.
Hi.
We near a lake?
You are near a lake, 2
It's-
blocks.
There you go.
Well, that's good because this is not my craftsman-style bungalow, but at least we're close to a lake.
3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. They are asking $219,900 for it.
Okay.
Built in 1979.
Ooh, well. It's not very welcoming. I feel kind of
Closed in.
tight. Yes,
Yeah.
and very cramped. Very tight in here.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me show you the kitchen. We're back this way.
Okay. Not really a fan of the countertops at all.
But I do kind of like the floor, actually.
Yeah, I do too. But it just seems very small in here. Is there not a dining room?
There's not
Area.
a formal dining room, but this
Okay.
right here would be your eat-in.
I can't put like a nice long table in here, like a dining room.
There's 2 of us and a dog. This is perfect.
I would not even call it a dining room space.
We don't need a formal dining area, and the fact that this house doesn't have one is a plus for sure.
Watch your step.
Oh,
Wow.
actually, I really love this sitting area out
This is
here.
a great space.
The
This
deck
is
is
awesome.
Big deck.
nice, place to put a big table and chairs. We can have a family dinner out here.
See, this is why we don't need a formal dining room. We can just entertain out here.
Yeah, but 3 months out of the year.
Looks like a good-sized yard, too.
You're almost a half acre, which is
Oh, wow.
hard to find in the subdivision this close to the water.
Downstairs, they see a half bath and utility room before entering the living room.
This is your main living space, this area right here.
I love the wood-burning fireplace. Hate the carpet. Don't like the wallpaper at all.
But we could put hardwoods down here. We can tear up the wallpaper. That's easy to do.
But that's a lot of work, so we wouldn't be able to move in. We'd have to live at my parents' for longer.
Okay, so downstairs here is the basement area.
Doesn't look finished.
Just this floor part is not finished.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And then back over this way, I'm thinking this could be used as a bedroom.
This carpet.
Keep an open mind.
Okay.
Over this way, you have the full bathroom.
I don't like the fact that the second bathroom is down in the basement because then our guests, they're gonna have to go downstairs in the basement to shower and get ready, and I don't like that at all.
This is the last level. This is where all the bedrooms are. Over to the left here, you have a completely redone bathroom.
Oh.
Full bath.
Okay, this is a good size.
Okay, and over here we have the master bedroom.
Ooh, it's very pink.
It's big. It's a nice size.
Yeah,
so.
this is a good size
Yeah,
one.
I think it's a pretty good size,
On the same floor as the master are the 2 other bedrooms.
so it's not bad.
Okay.
I don't really feel like it's either of our styles, but there are some positive things to this house. We're very close to a lake, which I love.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's got a big backyard.
It's got 2.5 bathrooms, so a little extra bonus there too, but there's definitely a lot of work to be done.
With no home meeting all of their criteria, they'll have to choose between Katie's preferred location, backyard size, or the number of projects.
We're kind of in a dilemma. I don't know what to do. What do you think?
Well,
Katie and Thomas are eager to get out of her parents' home and into a space of their own. With a $230,000 budget, they're ready to decide.
let's talk about the ranch home in Rochester that was walking distance to downtown. I think it was priced at $204,000.
Yeah, I like that. We could walk downtown to Rochester.
I like the fact that it was
Yeah.
a ranch.
And it wasn't my craftsman style or bungalow type home that I wanted.
It was kind of a small lot. I want a bigger yard.
I think that's a great size for the yard.
I thought the basement was a great space.
I didn't like the fact that that half bathroom was in the basement, and it was kind of scary.
Let's talk about that ranch that had the huge yard. I loved that yard. It was priced at like $215,000.
But I did like the entertaining area out there, but the yard was just way too big. I will say it did have a good sized front porch, which I really liked.
It did have a basement.
Yeah, I mean, I'm short, and the ceiling was really low, but it's not near any lake, so Let's talk about the house in Lake Orion that was by a lake, which I love. It was priced at $219,000.
I loved the fact that it had a huge backyard and a big outdoor entertaining space.
I still think that yard was too big.
What did you think of the kitchen?
It was very tight and narrow, and there wasn't really a space for dining. You know, where we put my dining room table. So we're kind of in a dilemma. I don't know what to do. What do you think?
Well, even though it's on a smaller lot and the yard's not very big, the house close to downtown Rochester is the best home for us.
I agree. I mean, it had the ranch-style home that you wanted, but it's in a great, quiet location, and it's walking distance to downtown, even though it's not on a lake. I think for that price in downtown Rochester is a really good deal.
I'm ready to call Nikki if you are.
All right. We've owned our house for about 3 weeks now, and we absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, we have so many boxes to unpack.
So much to unpack still.
The original asking price for this house was $204,000, and we ended up getting it for $202,000. This house was livable when we moved in. We were able to get a lot of cosmetic things done right away.
Gosh.
I'm so glad we painted this.
Yeah, it looks so much better. I think
Yeah.
the yellow, it really makes the gray, makes it pop. We can kind of take our time, and we can still live here and do the work as we go. So it kind of gets us out of our parents' house, then we'll kind of do little things as we go along.
There you go. In the beginning, I really wasn't too excited about having a smaller yard, but it's a great space for Charlie to run around and go.
Feels great not living under our parents' roof anymore. We kind of have our own space. We can do what we want when we want to do it. Where do you want to go downtown?
I was thinking we could grab some lunch or something.
It's nice. I did get my dining room space, even though it's not as big as I wanted, but I still have one.
I definitely feel like it's a space that we'll utilize, and it won't be just a wasted room. I definitely think we're gonna have to do some work in the basement to get it ready to be a space that we can really entertain in.
Look at this bar. Do you think it's better than our one in North Carolina that we had?
Yeah.
It's a great feeling to be in Michigan, where we both grew up, and own our first home together here. You want to walk downtown and check out some of the restaurants down there?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
This is gonna be a nice place for us to start our life.
Yeah. How nice is this back here? It's just perfect.
Yeah.